Mister.
the world famous Richard DeBrew from New York City,
Oh,
here
thank
in
you.
Midlothian, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
We're so glad that you're here.
It's good.
You
to
did
be
an
here.
outstanding job today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, how long have you been playing music?
Oh gosh. Probably. Well, let's see. Believe it or not, I've been playing since I was about 4.
4. Wow.
That was when I took my first guitar lesson.
Okay.
I don't even play guitar anymore.
Oh.
But I guess probably sax since about 81, piano since about 82, and you know, it's been a long time. But
Wow.
been exposed to a lot of things. Had you know, got exposed to a lot of wonderful people and teachers and stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
University, Berklee College of Music. you know.
Wow. So you are trained in the music.
Well, you know, I like to think so.
I got you.
Uh-huh.
I got you. How'd you get started in the music industry?
Well, I guess it's been in my heart really probably my whole life, but I think it was while I was in college, actually while I was at Brown, that I made an actual decision that music was going to be what I did with my life. I remember it was in 1990, and I wrote down on a piece of paper I was a junior in college, and I had just decided to major in music, and I said, okay, well, this is going to be it. I'm going to just go ahead and plow forward. I had just read a book called The Platinum Rainbow by a guy named James Reardon, and you know, it's one of those, you know, how-to music industry books and all that stuff. And I said, you know, this is what I really want to do. I mean, it's like the magic started to sparkle in my eyes, and you know, and I've always been somebody who you know, finds deeper reasons for the things that I do, and I felt like it's really, it's something that there was a calling of mine for a long time, but there were no other musicians in my family, so I didn't have a frame of reference really, so I always felt like a fish out of water.
Okay.
But now that I'm here, it's great. I love it, you know, it's what I love to do.
Well, you seem to be very religious. Is your music religious based?
There's it's what I call jazz in the spirit, and jazz in the spirit is a fusion of gospel and jazz, and it's really I guess you could say it's a fusion, but it's also a celebration of the music, primarily of the African diaspora. So you're going to hear, like this song that's playing in the background is called La Pureza del Amor de Cristo, which means Christ's love so pure. And what I've done with this one is taken the, you know, Afro-Cuban rhythms and Latin jazz, which comes from Africa as well, and fuse that together with, you know, American jazz, American gospel, and it's all in there together.
I see.
And you know, and that's really what this music is about. You know, I grew up in church, and you know, and but I also grew up listening to jazz. You know, my dad was a big fan of especially 1960s jazz, and saxophone players. And so that's kind of how I came to it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's always been, you know, deeply spiritual for me.
So the Jazz and Spirit Ensemble, that's the name of your band.
Yes.
Tell us about them.
Okay. Well, today we were a trio. I featured my keyboard player Lance Dickerson, and the drummer was Lamar Moore, and they're both very, very talented musicians. They've played quite a bit in this area. They're known, you know, playing with other groups and so on. And I'm fortunate to have them, you know, take the time to learn my music and to you know, I know sometimes it can be challenging. And sometimes, you know, I can be demanding. I know that. But they've risen to the challenge wonderfully, and I'm really happy to be working with them. My bass player, his name is Zion Charity. He wasn't able to be here today because of another engagement, but he's also a very, very talented musician. And I've had other people, you know, over the years to work with me, and I've had, when I was in New York, I had a group of musicians that I worked with there. When I was in Boston, another group. So I guess it's easier to use a name that's all encompassing. So whoever is in it
Right.
is in it, and then
Right.
you know, the name can continue.
I got you.
But yeah, I mean, and I'm happy that the Milestone Restaurant and Jazz Lounge has opened its doors to us. They're the first place in Richmond that's done that.
Wow.
On a regular basis. And I'm really grateful. George and Debbie Medina, they're the owners. Give them some love.
We can do that. We can definitely do that.
Yeah, 9826 Midlothian Turnpike. That's it.
Okay.
Here in Chesterfield, Midlothian, you know.
So
just-
you're here on a regular monthly basis or
Right.
weekly?
Right. Well, monthly, really.
Monthly, okay.
It was weekly before, but because, again, it's new, the restaurant is new, and this music is new, you know, it was just hard building an audience. So
Right.
that's part of what, you know, I'd like to do now is to let more people know about it.
Got you. So, well, you write the music, you play the music, do you sing the music?
I like to get other people to sing the music.
Got you.
I mean, I sing a little, but there's some other people that are just incredible singers, and there actually is a vocal component to this music too. I haven't been doing that much of the vocal music yet because I'm trying to, you know, to build up the budget so I can bring people in, and you know, 'cause I've had some folks who've come to do it with me before, just out of the goodness of their hearts. But you know, I don't want to ask them to do that all the time because they're professionals like I am.
Right.
And but yeah, so the answer to that is really that I get other people to do
I
it
got
with
you.
and for
I got
me.
you. I got you. So where can someone go to, other than come to Milestones, where can they hear your music?
Okay, well, right now they can anytime they can go visit my website, which is www.jazzinthespirit.com.
Okay.
And that's got samples of my music on there, and it's also got my calendar of dates where I'm going to be playing. In addition to playing with this group, I also am the musical director at a church, Second Baptist Church in Richmond. And then I play with a group called Soul Expressions as well. They do like R&B and dance music and that sort of thing.
Okay.
So pretty much all of that is on there, on the website, that is.
Okay.
And I also have a song, my very first single, very proud of it. It's on the internet. It's called Look and Live.
Look and Live.
Mhm.
Okay.
And it was actually, it's an interesting story. It was released on November 4th, 2008.
Oh,
The day when our president was
that's
elected.
true. Exactly.
And so it was a new message for a new day.
Mhm.
And I think when you hear it, you'll understand why. But I'm proud of it. And it's out there. It's available on iTunes. It's available on Amazon.com and
Okay.
all those other digital download sites. And also, there's a ringtone that you can get.
Wow. I
www.
just got a new phone, so I should be able to get that on a ringtone.
Oh, yeah, Mixer.com. Mixer.
Okay.
Mixer.com. You can get the Look and Live ringtone.
Okay. So what's next for you?
What's next? Well, I want to really help this, because this is right now the only public performance of Jazz in the Spirit that's happening on a regular basis. So I want to let people know about this and really expand it and help it to grow. We'll be here again on February 6th.
Gotcha.
And probably once a month thereafter. So I want to let people know about that. But also, looking for more opportunities to do this music. This works in churches. It works at community events. It works, for weddings. It works in various capacities, receptions and fundraisers. And this is music for people who desire to make a difference.
Gotcha.
And so anybody who's desiring to do that, I'm with you.
All right. Well, Richard DeBrew, it's so nice to meet you. Well,
Thank you.
I've been knowing you forever, but it's nice to get you on camera finally.
Thank you,
So,
and thank you for the invitation. I
not
really
a problem,
appreciate
not
that.
a problem. Anything we can do. Again, Richard DeBrew, Milestones every month, but specifically February 6th.
February
right?
6th, that's the first Sunday in February.
It's,
We'll be here again.
3 p.m. to 6.
Yes.
Okay. Outstanding. Well, thank you, sir.
Thank
Appreciate it.
you. All right.